Hi, my name is Patrick Bartmus, and this is a series on being a caregiver for a parent. One of the major concerns I've had since I started caring for my mother is the impact my behavior has on her and her inability to respond to it. In everyday interactions, we develop ways to tell if we've hurt someone's feelings, and then later, if they forgive us. It's more difficult when there's a question about whether that person even remembers the event, as is the case with someone who has short-term memory loss. The obvious answer to this problem is to never hurt anyone's feelings, especially if they have dementia. And that isn't possible in my experience. So that places the responsibility on me as the caregiver and the person who does have more cognitive awareness to monitor my reactions to my own feelings of discomfort, emotional discomfort, and if possible, prevent conflicts by removing myself from interactions. Sometimes my emotions bubble up unexpectedly, and I've hurt my mother's feelings with harsh and sarcastic words. And at those moments, I'm sure I felt completely justified, but afterwards, sometimes immediately, I felt crushing shame. In normal relationships, when this happens, we usually admit that it's time to take a little break and separate. Then after reflection, both of us apologizes. During the early stages of caring for my mother, I decided that the healthiest approach for me would be to respond to every relationship honestly, not to hold back or bottle things up. This may not work for you, but it's the only way I could commit to a long-term caregiving role. And early on, when I tried to apologize for being unkind, I began to notice that she didn't actually remember the events that I was referring to. And this caused the unintended stress for her that I was pointing out a significant event that she didn't remember. I didn't want to highlight her memory loss. However, on some level, I did detect that she appreciated the apology. So I had to figure out a way to atone for my behavior without indicating that I had done anything that may have hurt her. And that isn't easy. But the important issue to address is that even though a person may not remember certain facts about their personal history, they still respond emotionally to the things that have happened to them. My belief is that emotional pain persists in some form. Memory is more than just facts. It's somatic. Somatic meaning relating to the whole body, to all the senses in total, not just the mind. The nervous system encodes experiences that are more than just sights, tastes, and sounds, numbers and words, pressure and temperature. I think I got all the senses. So even if I don't remember the actual facts surrounding an event, I remember the emotional impact of it. One of the ways I respond to the world is by referencing those emotional memories. When we're communicating with a person who's been diagnosed with dementia, we must not interact with that diagnosis. We must interact with the person. What I mean to say is, short-term memory loss on her part does not give me free rein to do or say whatever I want to her. Hurtful words cause emotional pain, and the pain stays with us even when the memory of those words has disappeared. It remains in our nerves, in our muscles, in our bowels. Emotions can make us sick when we can't release them or express them. If you begin to have emotional outbursts around the person you're caring for and directing them at the person you're caring for, it is time to step away and let someone else take over. We don't want to make our loved ones sick. Thank you for watching.